and gentlemen, welcome to the Big 5-0, episode 50 of Melon Friday. Thank you all for watching and enjoying the ride. It's always greatly appreciated when the audience comes in for the fun. Nothing out of the ordinary because we are saving them for episode 52. What is episode 52, you may ask? Well, you're going to have to tune in to find out. But until then, thank you all for watching. It is always a great pleasure when you guys join in on the fun, whether it be live or on the YouTube channel below. And for those of you who are new to this, remember, as always, you can go ahead and click on the YouTube link below. This week, we're going to have Toronto FC versus Seattle Sounders from BMO Field in Toronto, Ontario. So let's kick things off, shall we? Oops, not that way. We don't care. That's the good thing about it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's not Stockholm, it's one fromage. Use your imagination here. It's BMO Field in Toronto, Canada, where we get to see Toronto FC take on the Seattle Sounders. Seattle Sounders pretty glad that they have Clint Dempsey back from Copa America duty. Let's see what fire he can bring in as they're in a slippery slope. Giving up a loss. It's a rare loss overall, but not uncommon for this past season. Giving up a loss at Central Link Field. There comes a head out of the box. Nicely defended. Come the Seattle Sounders now. Jordan Morris on the far left. Looks like he's going to cross it slightly over, but nothing there. Looks like he had someone on the overlap. More overlap. Clint Dempsey, as you saw, returning to the top of the starting 11. Nicely done. Can we give it up a go? No. Something's got to give here, and if you saw the stats in your upper left-hand corner, Seattle Sounders are a bit of a pickle, one of the worst scoring teams when it comes to goals, but when it comes to Toronto scoring at home, they're one of the worst. And they have 8 points to show for it. Even Shit's calling for it. Guess he's crossing out of the 6, but nothing there. Looks like it's another corner for the Seattle Sounders. Even Shit setting it up. He's going to go for it! Nothing there. Great work by the Toronto FC defenders. And asking for someone to come with him in the overlap. Michael Bradley still hasn't returned. I'm sorry, he has returned. I think that's him in the back. Crossing out of the box! No, it's with a header, but that went out of bounds. Ref's calling for an offside. I didn't even see that. I apologize. Let's see what we have here. Oh, yes. Blaine away offside. Ozzy Alonso here with Even Shits. Oh, and Even Shits gets dispossessed by Johnson. Johnson now coming up. The reigning MLS MVP, Javinko. Faked out. He's out of the box. He's trying to cross it, but that one got struck by Chad Marshall. With a bicycle kick from Michael Bradley. So close for a goal. Just sails over the crossbar. Michael Bradley also returning from Copa America duty with Team USA. Team USA coming up in 4th place. We saw them a couple of weeks ago here on 11 Friday. Clint Dempsey now. Looks like he's trying to split defenders, but he meets someone there. He got dispossessed. Jordan Morris is trying to return the favor. Going to give it against Lovitz. 2-0 back tomorrow. Osorio finds Michael Bradley. He had a run and had to stop. He saw so many Rafe Green jerseys. Goes for goal. Nothing. It was that slight hesitation that kind of made him think twice about it. He was just going to go for goal anyway. And it's time for another Seattle goal. Brad Evans, quick pass over to Ozzy Alonso. Aaron Kovar, who's the third member of the top squad. Clint Dempsey. It's Jordan. Oh, Eric Freiberg on the overlap. Wait a minute. Goes for goal. Hits the crossbar. As I was getting tongue-tied, Eric Freiberg decides to go for goal. Hits the crossbar. And he is upset with himself. And now it's Toronto's turn for a goal kick. Jim Uncle's head pass didn't connect well. Ozzy Alonso now. Aaron Kovar is begging for Tyrone Mears to come out of the overlap, but he didn't see the call. Nice cross, but no one's there in the box. Here comes Toronto the other way. Osorio to Lovitz to the other side of the field. Nicely done between Lovitz and Bradley, but it's getting mixed up there. Jordan Morris comes away with it. Jordan Morris now to Clint Dempsey, who picks it up. Long pass over to Evenshitz, who sees Aaron Kovar, but he didn't pick it up. He's calling for Tyrone Mears to come to the overlap. And here comes Tyrone Mears now. Oh, and dribbled it too hard, and it goes out of bounds. Let's take a look at the shot on goal once again. Just hits the crossbar. Bang. Unfortunate turn of events. And we got another goal kick here. For Bottom. Clint Dempsey now. Trying to find Jordan Morris. He's been the goal scorer, and he gets dispossessed there. Come back the other way for Toronto FC. Eric Freiberg returns the favor to Michael Bradley. Aaron Kovar trying to cross it, and no one's there. Speed of no one there. Morris is just letting it go out for a throw. Dylan Remick. Well, he didn't see an overlap there by Ozzy, and he gets dispossessed. A quick counter here for Toronto FC. Evans just trying to catch up. Brad Evans trying to do the same. Here comes Stephen Fry. '40th minute now. Here in the first half. We haven't seen a goal, but we've seen tremendous shots. We might see one here. Clint Dempsey sees an opening. Clint Dempsey goes for goal! And he does! Welcome back, Clint Dempsey. You don't want to leave that enough space, because he'll blow past right through you one-on-one against the goalkeeper. Puts it to the back of the net. Seattle's up 1-0. Clint Dempsey returning from international duty finds his way out of the scoreboard here. Now Toronto starting to attack very ferociously, but Eric Fagerberg pokes it out. Aaron Kovar. He might try to make a play for it. Clint Dempsey now fakes him out. He sees Ozzy Alonso. That might be offsides. That's offsides. Three minutes of stoppage time has been added here for the first half. That was an offside call. On that first play, I thought it was the one, the goal scoring play, but late whistle regardless. The goal is not accounted for. Levitz trying to fight off Dylan Rebick. Dylan Rebick trying to catch up. Sliding tackle doesn't work. But Ivanchitz is there. Crowd's calling for a handball. Oh, and the ref blows the whistle to end the first half here at BMO Field. Emerald City supporters traveling from Seattle, Washington to see Clint Dempsey score a goal in the 32nd minute. But at the end of 1.5, Seattle's up 1-0. And that's the last highlight of the offside here at BMO Field. I'm starting to lose my voice, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great matchup between the Seattle Sounders and Toronto FC, still trying to find their rhythm as the season progresses. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 50 of Melon Friday. Man, I really am committed to this. But at the same time, I'm always saying that I don't care. It's been a fun ride. We're very close to our 1-year anniversary. Episode 52 in just 2 weeks. That is the big one. We're gonna really have good fun. It's just gonna be a normal broadcast, but it's very special, so stay tuned. But that's then. This is episode 50 of Melon Friday. We have Toronto FC. Toronto, the first O is silent. They're taking on the Seattle Sounders FC. Clint Dempsey returning back from Copa America Centenario, and so is Michael Bradley. Let's go ahead and go into the second half at BMO Field. And we are underway here in the second half for the Seattle Sounders. No changes for either club. That's a long bad pass. Endo now. Backheel pass. Shakes off the defender. Going to go for a quick cross. I don't know if Freyberg had a touch on it. The referee's going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, it's going to be a corner for Toronto. Let's see if they get that first goal for Clint Dempsey. Found that open space. Johnson. Crossing the penalty spot! Into Stefan Fry's hands. They're trying to catch Clint Dempsey off guard. It's a foot race. Nothing there. Bono's able to pick it up. Brought down. Still dribble it up on the air. Chad Marshall comes away with it. Brings it down to Eric Freyberg, who passes it to Jordan Morris. Jordan Morris on the left side of the field. Shakes off a defender. By crossing it, long cross. Jordan Morris had the right idea. It just didn't come to fruition. Lovitz now. He gets dispossessed, but didn't remember, but recovers. Toronto FC's next matchup against Chicago Fire. Back here at BMO Field. Tripped up there by Brad Evans. Brad Evans recovers to get the ball, and he passes quickly to Clint Dempsey. Clint Dempsey with a counter. He's got so many defenders. Ozzy Alonso trying to come back and catch him up. Even Schütz was caught off guard. We have a sub here on the field. Awkward shot by Andreas Ivanschitz, the Austrian. But look at that stand look. I don't think he expected it. Benoit Cheroux will be coming in for Will Johnson. Butler will be taking his goal kick. Tyrone Mears takes it away clearly. Clint Dempsey? No. Couldn't convert on that end. Here comes attack. Dangerous back to Stefan Fry, who clearly wasn't expecting it. Clint Dempsey now to Jordan Morris on the front overlap, but he had to stop for the ball. That could be offside. No call. Backline for Toronto, still expecting it. Not even a penalty call. Jordan Morris and Dempsey are upset, but play resumes for Toronto. A midweek match for the Seattle Sounders as they take on the Los Angeles Galaxy. July 9th. Aaron Cole, our friends Eric Freiberg, not enough. So close. Eric Freiberg, that's the second time this match, and he's upset with himself. Seattle will be hosting Los Angeles Galaxy next week's episode of Melon Friday. We hope you're there to join us. That's going to be episode 51. So close to episode 52 for a year-long celebration of Melon Friday. Endo now. Bradley was unable to recover. It's going to be a Seattle throw. And those LA Galaxies versus Seattle Sounder matches here on Melon on Friday are to die for. Starting to reminisce now their first matchup here on Melon on Friday. We're going to have to hold on here because Ivanschitz looks like he's going to try to pass it at the defender. No. That's off for a Seattle throw. I believe that was either a 2-2 or 4-4 draw. I actually wanted to say it was a 4-4 draw. You're always welcome to go back and watch on YouTube or Twitch. No, it's not on Twitch anymore, but it's on YouTube. You want to do so in the first place. Rosario now. Trying to find Michael Bradley. Ball's intercepted. Here comes Seattle Sounders with the counter. Clint Dempsey gets dispossessed. He's trying to do a turn. Michael Bradley calling for it. Gets it. Here comes Michael Bradley out of the box. But there are two Seattle defenders. Closing in on Michael Bradley. Very well done by the Seattle defense. Speaking of Bradley, quick header. Nothing there. Sharona. That's it to Bradley. Stefan Fry with a nice save. Tyrone Mears is going to clear it out. Toronto unable to know what to do with this. We have a sub here on the field. Again for Toronto. Jay Chapman will be coming in for Jonathan Osorio, sorry. Long pass, not even offside. That was a lovely play. Stephen Fry begging for a ref to get him. And they come down the other side for Toronto FC. Can they score an equalizer? Chapman. He gets the ball at penalty spot. 2 minutes of added stoppage time. Now here things really pick up here for the match. Eric Freiberg dispossesses him. And he's going to gently dribble it onto half side of the field. And he's just throwing it out. And the ref blows the whistle. That is it for this one. Seattle escapes with a victory, and I say escapes because that late attempt by Toronto FC should have sealed an equalizer. But in any event, Seattle pick up 3 points on the road. Here at BMO Field for Toronto, Canada. In front of the scoring line before we take some highlights. Seattle Sounders 1, Toronto 0. Your final scoreline for this match: Seattle Sounders 1, Toronto FC 0. An amazing attempt by the Toronto FC with their shots on goal in the late end of the half. Well, that'll do it for episode 51 of Militant Friday. I've been your host, Mr. LeCrow. As always, it's greatly appreciated when you all watch. If you're watching us live on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe to Twitch so you know when we're doing this. It's every Friday at 9 o'clock Central Time. If you're also curious enough to watch from my previous podcast, go ahead and click on the YouTube link below. You know, just go ahead and subscribe over there. There you find more video game videos, not just FIFA or Disney video videos. A lot more to come. But we're getting ready for the year-long celebration of Militant Friday. Next week it is the Seattle Sounders hosting the Los Angeles Galaxy as we begin the celebration of the 1-year anniversary of Militant Friday. But until then, we close things out here at episode 50, the Big 5-0. with Toronto FC, excuse me, losing to the Seattle Sounders 1-0 here Netherlands on Friday at BMO Field. I am your host, Mr. LeCrow. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure, and as always, take care, happy gaming, and we'll go ahead and see you all on the other side.